No, don't zoom. Oh my gosh, I'm struggling. Okay. So we got back to our apartment from our trip to South Florida, and we looked at the wait times at Universal and saw that they were very low for things that we've been trying to get on, like Hagrids and the new Velocicoaster. Low for being what it is.
I mean, we have been trying to get on Hagrids. We haven't had the chance to try to get on Velocicoaster because it's just opened. It's actually soft opened. It's not even officially open.
Yeah.
It might be closed by the time we get there.
But definitely Hagrids we're going to try to get in for.
It's under an hour, which is on a Sunday. It's like, what?
But it usually is a virtual queue, so it's really hard to get virtual passes if you're not there as soon as they open. And we're never there as soon as they open. So this is like a good opportunity for us to get, because we've gotten a virtual queue one time, waited in line.
Actually twice.
Oh yeah.
Both times the thunderstorms.
There's thunderstorms and we couldn't get on it.
Hopefully the thunderstorm curse is not anywhere near here, because unlike Miami, it's blue skies.
Yeah. So we'll see what we get to first. We might go to Velocicoaster first if it's open still, because there's a chance it will close before the park closes.
Yes.
And then we'll head to Hagrids.
It's the big one.
And when it does officially open in June, it will be much harder to get on, I think, at that point.
For sure.
And then if we ride both of them today, we can cancel our Universal passes.
Wow. That's a dose of negativity on a positive note.
Well, it's just, we've been wanting to cancel because we don't go as often as we should with them. But we also wanted to ride these rides before we canceled them, so we'll see.
This, however, is without doubt the best land section area in Universal Studios, without question.
Definitely.
There's not even a close second. We are waiting for Hagrids, which is delayed, which is part of the reason every time someone's told me it's really good, I'm like, well, it's not that good because I can't actually ride it.
It always gets delayed when we get in line.
Yes, this is our
third attempt.
Yeah. But we hear noise, which is positive. However, we were on the not delayed new Velocicoaster.
Whoa.
It was amazing.
Wow, it was so fun.
The line was amazing. You got to see some of it before we had to ditch the camera because of the metal detectors.
So cool. Like, there are so many twists and turns you don't expect while you're on the ride, and it was just like, it was so fun. So fun. Probably the best roller coaster that Universal has.
I don't think probably. It's
definitely.
I mean, unless this is better, but I can't ride this.
That's what I was gonna say. That's the only other thing is, I've heard that this ride is super good. Like, my brother-in-law says it's a really good ride. So I'm waiting to see how this ride is before I give it the full, if it's the best. But I think it will win. I think it's the best.
So we can't ride it. So it can't be the best.
Yeah.
We can't ride it.
It's the best that we've ever been able to do.
But yeah, Velocicoaster, probably the best roller coaster in Orlando overall.
Yeah.
Do not say that lightly.
Yeah. Especially if you're a big roller coaster person, you're gonna really like this. If you're not, maybe you won't like it as much. But it's definitely, you gotta be a roller coaster type of person. So your family will not like it.
No. But then they're barely gonna like Thunder Mountain. Just. We just rode Hagrids for the first time. My first thought was, whoa, I can see why it's unreliable. It's got like so many different features to make it unreliable. Still not an excuse. It was pretty amazing.
I have gone this whole year and a half, 2 years it's been open. I haven't been able to get on it without seeing any spoilers other than like what you sit on. So I was pretty surprised all the way through.
I've seen most of them, but there was a bit that surprised me as well.
It was so fun.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't think it's better than Everest.
Everest? I don't think it's better than Everest. I thought it might have been better. But I can ride Everest more than I can ride this. So
that's because you're turning into a wimp.
Well, Everest has so much. Anyway, when it goes backwards, I'm in the front. I start to feel really sick, which I did feel like that in this for a minute, but
it was fun. We're going to cool off now, so we're going to do it before and after.
Yes.
Hopefully, though, we can find a plastic bag first to put everything that's valuable in.
Yeah. Or else we can't do anything ever again.
Bye-bye. My armpit is dry. We got wet. But it's such a fun ride.
It's so much fun to ride with other people, specifically people you know, because it's funny to laugh at them, but even people you don't know, it's funny to laugh at them, and then they laugh at you. It's really fun.
So we're going to double up now, triple up, and go on the other ones as well while we're wet. The weather is incredible for being hot and wet.
Yeah, and the lines didn't look very long, so we're gonna go while we're here. Might as well.
So we're making our way out of the park now. We rode all 3 water rides and the battery is dead.
Speed fast. And we rode the 2 newer rides that we haven't been able to ride yet. Both really good.
Fun time, very productive trip.
Yes.
See you soon.